Good morning. Welcome to Winging It Buffalo Style. I'm Diana Fairbanks.
I'm Amelia Siegel.
And I'm your CW star, Matt Snyder.
And it is day 2 of wedding week on Winging It.
Today we'll go along as Janelle picks out her wedding dress at the Bridal Chateau. And remember, you're invited to watch her and her fiance Mike get married live Friday at Holiday Valley during the show.
How
That's a whole lot of wedding crammed into 1 week.
Yeah, I have
A lot of I'm inundated with wedding information.
And we're going to take a red carpet rewind. You know, the favorite looks you saw at the Oscars, whether it was the style of the clothing or maybe the jewelry, maybe even the makeup. We're going to talk to some experts about how you can translate those looks into your everyday life.
And Chef Scotty's in the kitchen from Riley Street Station, and today we're making lobster Americana. Oh, it's going to be great. I am just so excited about this. Love Chef Scotty. I think it's going to be a really good time.
And I love the fish. The goldfish.
I love the outfit, right? That's my favorite part. And while we're talking about the Oscars, we do want to rewind a little bit, and we want to take a second to talk about the girl that everybody is talking about today,
girl. Yeah.
And that is Jennifer Lawrence. Her trip up the Oscar steps aside, people seemingly are fascinated with her nonchalant, whatever man attitude about the whole thing. Her interviews before and after the ceremony were full of memorable one-liners. For when she complained about being starving to the paparazzi on the red carpet, to when she openly admitted to taking a shot before greeting the media after a big win. I have to say, I am 100% in love with Jennifer Lawrence right now. I think she's just so funny. It's refreshing to me, even if it might be a little calculated, to see someone that, you know, just seems like your neighbor. It's like my friend Jen just happened to win the Oscar.
Yeah, and I think that's why a lot of people like her right now. She seems really approachable. She's not one of those Hollywood starlets. You know what I mean? She's just kind of a normal person. I think a lot of people like that.
But you're not sold.
Why are you calling me out on the couch? I don't know. I think she's fine. I don't have a problem with her. I'm not in love with her. I think she's fine. She's not new to Hollywood, though. I mean, she was up for an Oscar for Winter's Bone years ago. I mean, she's young, but she's not new to Hollywood. So, I mean, I don't. Well,
and her personality and Silver Linings, you know, I heard the story this morning. I think more so this is a testament to good casting, because you say maybe Kate Winslet is too intense at times, or Anne Hathaway too intense. But the roles that they're nominated for in the Oscars generally translate, I feel, more so to their personalities.
Right.
You don't have Anne Hathaway being nominated for a role where she was in a comedic sort of movie.
She's not nominated for rom-coms. Yeah.
Right. So same with Jennifer Lawrence. The Oscar that she was nominated for, Silver Linings, kind of a lighthearted, in ways, movie. A fabulous movie. I would definitely recommend watching it, but that's kind of how her personality translates to in real life. So then on that note, I wonder, you know, it is hard to act. I'm not saying in any way I can act, but a lot of times you see a lot of parallels to the personality in real life, or as real as it can get when you're, you know, being interviewed by somebody, to their roles in movies.
And I think, you know, the good thing about everybody on the couch right now is we can disagree about, you know, Anne Hathaway or Jennifer
we're one big
Lawrence,
happy family.
But we can celebrate their success.
We
and
can
I think
celebrate
that's
their
something
success.
that a lot of people are doing right now. They might not like them, but they're saying, you know, you didn't deserve it.
I don't dislike her.
We had a long Anne Hathaway conversation where I said I didn't.
We
like
don't have
Anne
time to
Hathaway.
get into Anne Hathaway right now.
But, you know, congratulations goes out to everybody that won.
We do have other wonderful celebs to talk about. This perhaps on a different level. We're talking about the Buffalo celebs known for Amazing Race. We didn't have time to get to it yesterday because we had so much Oscar buzz to talk about. But Max and Katie Bickler still in the Amazing Race. Remember, they started this week's challenge, though, 4 hours behind the other teams because they took that penalty last week. They made up time on a scuba diving challenge, which they had to build an underwater picnic. And they finished in time to move on to next week. Way to go. You guys, we'll keep up with you on that. Also, a side note, this is not the only time these two were on TV over the weekend. If you were watching the Sabres game on Saturday night, if you thought you saw Max and Katie sitting right behind the bench, yes, indeed, you did see them. They're kind of hard to miss. And next week on The Amazing Race, they're going to travel to New Zealand. You can watch it Sunday night, 8 o'clock, Channel 4. It's going to be fun to see how far they get in this. They could take it all. They could win.
I have to go back to the Oscar thing real quick. You know, you say this and that about the Oscar thing. These people did win Oscars. I mean, nowhere near in my life will I come close to any sort of Oscar of anything. So I just want to throw that out there, too.
You might get an Oscar of something.
Yeah,
we never know,
never,
right? But
never.
Hopefully they win, too. You know, it would be good for them to bring back the prize. But I don't know.
I don't know. We're going to see.
All right.
Well,
we're going to move back to wedding week before it gets heated on the couch. All week long, we've been showing you the steps to planning that perfect wedding, and that starts with picking out the perfect wedding dress.